Brian Freuhan joining us here from North Pocono as we talk about the golf team this season. And Brian, talk about what kind of talent you have coming back this year.
We have some talent. We have we got two seniors that have led us for the last 3 years. We're young. We have a sophomore in Jake Milan that's come a long way in 1 year. We have 3 freshmen that are stepping into the mix. We should be contending anyway for a playoff spot.
Talk about the up and down part of golf and mentally how you kind of try to keep the guys up most of the time.
Yeah, that's actually the tough part when you got 3 freshmen. We found that out today when we played Wallenpaupack. It's tough to keep their emotions high, not let them get too down on themselves when they hit a bad shot. Myself and Coach Paps, that's one of our challenges this year, is to make sure everybody stays low-keyed and on the same level all day long.
Let's talk about the home course, what you like about it, and some of the challenges on the course.
We played Elmhurst Country Club. What I like about it is the fact that we're the only team there that's in our division. Us and Dunmore play there, but in the bigger schools, we're the only team that plays there. It's challenging because the greens are fast, got some hazards. It's got some. You got to hit some golf shots. You can't just get up and wail away at it to make some birdies. Get some good golf shots.
Number wise, how many kids you have on the squad this
year? We have 20 kids on the team. 6 play obviously. We have, like I said, 5 freshmen right now, all the way down to 7 seniors. So there's a good mix of kids in that group.
You talk about golf here in northeastern Pennsylvania. We have some guys that are trying to push the limits and get to the next level. It seems like golf's on the upswing.
It is. Thanks to Tiger. Tiger's back in the mix. As long as Tiger's doing well, golf will do well. So yeah, it's headed back up on the upswing a little bit.
What the fun you have with the guys. It's not just about golf. It's about learning some life lessons along the way and trying to have some fun.
Yeah, that's true. I'm more important. My thing is more importantly grades. Looking at their graduate, making sure everybody's high honors, graduating well. But I have a ball. This is probably the best part of my day, and I do this for a living. Working with the kids every day just is absolutely a great time for me.
As far as the competition in the league, it's stiff. Great teams all over the place. Just about everybody in the kitchen sinks back. Whether you go to Abington or Valley View, Scranton Prep's really talented.
Yep, Abington is definitely loaded. They have 6 kids right now that can all shoot 78 or higher. Wallenpaupack has 2 kids. We found out today. Alex Pillar and Jake Mowat are really good players. Valley View has Franco Pizzalia. I mean, every team has somebody that can go out and beat anybody at any time.
Brian, great to catch up with you. I hope you have a successful season.
Thank you very much.
Continue the conversation with the North Pocono Golf Team here at the John Mendola Show. Stephen McNulty is with us. Stephen, let's talk a little bit about your golf game. Where are you at here for your senior season?
Yeah, it's an exciting year because we have a lot of young talent on our team, and my main role is just to try and develop those players and show what the golf team's all about at North Pocono, and just hopefully have a successful season winning tons of matches.
Let's talk about the little things that you've worked on in the off-season.
Yeah, throughout this offseason I really try to condense my short game and really make sure that I'm getting within 5 feet of the hole and really making sure I could drain those putts. Just trying to hit fairways as much as possible and then making those putts.
Let's talk about Elmhurst, what you like about it, and your favorite hole there.
Yeah, personally my favorite hole would be number 2. It has this nice little over the water, but actually today at our match I struggled on it, but usually I really like it. But it's an easy birdie hole if you stay consistent with your shots. But Elmhurst is a privilege to play at. It's a great level of difficulty just because it does challenge you. It makes you have to form your shots, but it also allows you to play your game. It's not too challenging where it gets frustrating.
Your coach said fast greens there, so talk a little bit about your short game with it.
Yeah, I actually prefer fast greens. I feel that they're more true to the lines and everything. So I personally like fast greens. Uphills are a lot easier on it. So
let's talk about some different things you're involved with outside of school, some clubs and things that you're involved with in school. You got a little bit of both going on.
Yeah, I try to find a good balance in between, just because I like to be a well-rounded person. You can't just be all one thing. You just got to keep a well-rounded mind and everything. Just keep options open.
Let's talk about some siblings. You have one?
Yes.
All right, tell us about Katie.
Katie, yeah, she goes to James Madison University. she's majoring in health sciences, and she wants to be a PA. So she's really she's always rooting me on.
Astrophysics.
Yes.
A subject you like. That's offered at North Pocono?
Well, they offer Physics 2 and Physics 1, and so that's one of the part of the things. Astrophysics, and that it's really what I came to enjoy. I read a lot of books on it. Neil is he's my hero.
That's awesome to hear, and not something you hear young people talk about a whole lot. So it's interesting that that's what you like. And computer science, that's going to be your major at the next level? Yes,
yeah. I fell in love with it. I might want to minor in astrophysics, but computer science is really where I think I belong. I started in freshman year getting involved, and it's just something I really enjoy.
Baseball, another sport you play.
Yeah.
How much you like that?
Actually, I used to play in Little League, then I stopped for a couple years because I had a knee injury. And so I just got back last year, and I was on we won the district last year. I was got to be a part of that. So next year I'm hoping to go back and be on the starting roster.
Yeah, and a very talented team, by the way, at North Pocono.
I was privileged to play on.
Let's talk a little bit about just being a student athlete at North Pocono and walking the halls and what the experience is like.
Yeah, North Pocono is in a wonderful place. The environment, the school spirit is second to none. You walk in those halls and everybody's smiling, everybody gets you, and everybody is cheering everybody on in sports, in the classroom. It's just a wonderful environment that people push each other to become better people.
Well, I think you're going to be a very good person at the next level, computer science. Your senior season, we wish you the best in your college choice, okay?
All right, thank you.
Jake Milan joining us from North Pocono, continuing the conversation. And Jake, let's talk a little bit about this team at North Pocono. You have some talent this year. Other than you three, who are some other talented golfers on the team?
Matt Demanis, she's a sophomore as well. He started last year for a few matches, but he's come a long way. He actually did a great job last year. And some other, Thomas Ruddy, he's a senior this year. He's also a captain. He did a great job last year in the matches. So I think we'll be pretty good this year.
How much fun are you having with this group of golfers?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's like a big family almost. I mean, every single night we're out here practicing. And I mean, it feels like it's all clicked together. And the team chemistry is great.
Got to look up to your senior over there and tell us a little bit about his leadership qualities.
Steve, he's been, second year with them, but he's taught me a lot of things. I played with him a few times, and he's every single time I had a bad shot, he's always brought me back up, and it's led me to win a couple matches. So I'm thankful for that.
How about some of the younger golfers like yourself and maybe some freshmen that you're thinking, hey, maybe we can start making a run here at North Pocono and build something?
Yeah, definitely. Billy Paps, he's a great golfer. He's a freshman. I think he'll be doing a lot of great things this year. And also Jake Clancy, he's a really good golfer. And I think we should be fine.
You play baseball as well?
Yes.
Tell us about what position you play and what you like about it.
I play center field this year with Coach Jardine, and we had a great season. And I think next year we'll be able to do that same thing as well.
Van rides are always fun. Talk about what that's like.
It's kind of personal, but it's a lot of fun hanging out with like all your friends and stuff. But I don't know. So.
Alex is a brother of yours. Tell us about him, what he's up to.
My brother Alex, he goes to Palm Beach Atlantic University in Florida, and he's a real estate agent right now. So he's definitely having a lot of fun down there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Math and history, a couple of your favorite subjects. You're doing real well, close to a 4.0. Talk about your dedication as a student.
Being a student athlete is one of the most important things, especially if you want to go past high school and play any other sport in college. But it's dedication.
Your dad and mom, talk about what they do for you to make you the complete person you are.
They're always driving me to do the best I can whenever it comes to like working out or doing anything. But they've always taught me to do the right thing, and I'm really thankful for that as well.
As much as you play golf, down the road your goal is to play some college baseball?
Yeah, definitely. I love baseball. It's definitely one of my favorite sports. All
right, Jake, well, I hope you have a good season. Good luck against great competition this year.
Thank you.
Billy Paps joining us here. He is a freshman from North Pocono. And Billy, fresh off the Jackman, great competition, third place finish. Talk about what that was like.
It was a good experience playing with kids that were really good. I was paired with Troy Kelleher, Alex Pillar, and Franco Pizzalia, and they all could play. And that day, Troy and Alex they made everything. They played out of their minds. It was a good learning experience, though.
Talk about your game. What are the positives of how you're playing your golf right now?
My wedges and my driving are very good right now, but I had to work on my middle irons, basically. So proximity of the hole is a little rough.
Let's talk about how much time you're putting into golf this summer, and the weather's been a little quirky for everybody depending on where you live. How's it been for you, and whether you're putting in time at Elmhurst?
It's been rough. The course has been just killed by rain this year a lot. The range has been closed, but when we get nice stretches, I'll be there 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. most of the time, playing and hitting balls and working on short game and everything.
Let's talk a little bit about your other sports. You play basketball, track and field. How much you enjoy them?
I like them a lot. Basketball a little more than track, a little more enjoyable than pushing yourself to run that hard, but they're both fun.
You got a few siblings, so big family. Everybody's younger, so talk about how they look up to you and what you like about your siblings.
They're great. They support me in everything I do, and I support them back. And they picked up golf because I started doing it, so it's a really good relationship with them.
Math and science, a couple of your favorite subjects. Carrying a 4.0, so you're ace in the classroom. Talk about being dedicated there.
That's the biggest thing, I think. I mean, you can be great at sports, but you got to be able to perform in the classroom. That's the biggest thing when it comes to jobs in the future. They don't care if you were the best basketball player in Pennsylvania. You got to have an education.
Do you have a favorite sport? Is it golf?
Yeah, it's golf.
And down the road, what are some of the big goals with that?
I just want to go pro in it some way. PGA Tour, hopefully, but I'd be fine with a club pro or a teaching pro, anything of that manner.
As far as your folks talk about their support and what they do for you?
They're also great, just like my siblings. They support me in all my tournaments, and they help me learn when I play bad. They're great.
How about some of your teammates this year at North Pocono? Talk about who's playing well, and obviously everybody's trying to get a little bit better. And even though you're a freshman, do you try to help some of your teammates if you see something?
I try to help my teammates when they're struggling and they ask for help, but most of the time I let them be. I think we got a really good team this year. Young, we got a lot of talent. They just got to be able to play smart and not have to hit the hero shot every time. Same thing with me.
All right, Billy, great to catch up with you. I hope you have a successful season and a big career ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you.